We are approaching the end of July. There's two rap albums that came out in July that will forever hold a special place in my heart and my deck. The first one was Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999 Eternal. And this album came out in July of 1995. And I remember that clearly because East 99 came out right before we had went back to school. So when I went back to school, I had my Bone cassette on me. And one of my classmates, little Jesse, he had it on CD. Shout out to Jesse. Um, that album will always forever hold a special place in my heart. For one, because every friend of mine had that album, whether they had it on cassette or CD. Biggie had it on CD. We would always burn up to it. It's forever a classic body of work. Um, it was Bones' first full length album, second album under Ruthless, the first album to come out after the untimely passing of Eazy-E. And it broke records. It sold over 5 million records. Had a number one single that won a Grammy. They won American Music Awards, all kinds of accolades. I mean, East 99 is one of those albums that is still on the current Billboard catalog charts, which means people still buy it. People still listen to it. People still revere it, hold it in high regard, and rightfully so. East 1999 is a fucking classic body of work. The other album that came out in July is UGK Riding Dirty. Now, this album came out in July of 1996. I remember this album because if you're from the Beaumont, Port Arthur, Orange area, when UGK released albums, everybody had it. You heard it everywhere you went. Riding Dirty, to many UGK fans, is the epitome of a magnum opus, a classic album, an album that was created off of a weekend in Houston, Texas. Skillfully put together production, lyrics, concepts, features, even the narration by Smoke D. Hands down, is still and forever will be a classic body of work. And do you know how it's still a classic body of work? When they play songs that were released in 1996 and you can play them in 2023 and still get a reaction from it. That's why Riding Dirty is a classic album. And this is what I'm talking about.